Joke. So, anyone remember what happened last week? Oh, it's weird saying that, isn't it?
Bar fight.
I set a light to a lot of things.
Beep boop.
Yeah. Well, all of those things are true.
We snuck into this here tavern and busted down here, killed a load of cultists or like gang members, and captured a dragonborn.
You did, in fact, do that. So you were told that there had been a series of robberies in the city, and unfortunately, they were getting worse. And eventually, there was an attack on the armory that had resulted in some weapons and armor being stolen. So you said investigate it. Eventually, you found there was connections with the local gang, and you traced them to a pub. Walked down to the basement to find them there. You killed all the gang members, but left the sworn enemy of the entire nation alive, because that's the way around to do it, apparently.
Yeah,
but that's fine. And you'd captured him. So that's where we left off. So what do you want to do next, guys? You've got your captive.
Kill him.
Fuck
All right.
No.
Andy, roll an attack for me, please.
Scraps.
This is Cyberpunk all over again, isn't it? Andy not paying
Don't
attention.
propose disadvantage.
He's not paying attention and saying, "Let's kill fuckers."
Cool.
I mean, it is normally how we deal with things.
You're not wrong, but like,
I think we should take him to our superior.
And then kill him.
I agree.
Maybe he'll kill him.
I think there's a good chance this Dragonborn's going to get dead.
Fair play.
Can
Just
we,
console yourself with that.
Can we take some precautions in making sure he is securely bound, both hands and feet?
How do I turn Sam down?
Right-click my name.
If only we knew.
Oh,
he means on Discord.
So I put a pair of manacles on him. So those
Put
are
a
on.
pair of manacles on him. Cool.
Uh,
Do you have a pair of
Manacles
manacles?
on his ankles as
yes,
well.
I do. In my was it? What type of pack was it? The Monster Hunters pack.
Nice.
There comes
Cool.
the manacles. I suppose we just gag him with like.
Gag
Something.
him.
He might be done with these
Mannequin.
spells.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and also he's a dragonborn. He could breathe. Like,
Yeah.
can't have that.
So you get that rag good and deep down his throat.
Yeah,
I
I just
feel like
wonder
that was
whether or
a
not you're
better
going
way
to
to
pick up on the
word
fact that he can breathe,
Breathe.
fire.
Well,
I
we can't
would
allow
not have
these
picked
people
up
to
on
breathe.
Okay, so
Can we?
that
sorry,
saves.
Can I strip like a shirt off of one of the corpses, and, like tie it around his head so we can't see it as well?
Yeah, so he's blindfolded, gagged, and handcuffed.
Is it obvious he's a dragonborn to look at?
Yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm just you could be wearing like normal clothes. It might not be that obvious once he's got a hood.
I'd say, like, his hands are probably showing some, like, you're going to be able to perfectly cover the fact that he's a dragonborn.
Is any of the corpses wearing a cloak?
Yes.
Can we put a cloak over him and like the hood up and whatnot, so it's at least
Are you just trying to make sure that we hide his identity?
as much as anything? I'm aware of the fact that, as far as I know, in this world, red dragonborn are literally like the devil in terms of public opinion. So I don't want him to get like stoned or something if we try and take him in public.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. You would also know that, like, while they are, like, you're not going to have, like, riots in the streets kind of thing. If you see somebody being captured like that, they're probably going to more likely think that they've been captured as a point of, like, war. But yeah, you can absolutely do that. Put a scarf, put a cloak around him. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that is a good idea.
Cool. So we'll say that you've blindfolded, gagged, handcuffed him. Now wrapped a cloak around him. What do you want to do next?
Ed, have you got any more manacles?
I think I've only got the one. Let me just double check.
Okay, is there a nearby carpet? Can we just roll him up in a carpet? Because that's what we're building to, guys. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, no, just one set of manacles.
All right, why don't we just tie ropes around his like shoulders, his elbows, his knees, so he's like bundled up inside the cloak, and then just make one of the barbarians carry him.
Good idea.
Yeah, barbarians. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Let's do that.
Yep.
I'm
Good.
happy to carry him. Every chance the other
Yeah, I
barbarian
don't
might
trust.
accidentally kill him.
I don't trust Lockjaw to carry him.
Fair play.
Lockjaw would like accidentally drop him on his head / tombstone him.
Oh no, we were just walking past a cliff. How was I to know he'd fall off if I...
Cool.
Alright.
So he's all bundled up. He is now on
This bit's going nowhere.
whose shoulder? Who, sorry?
Turtle boy.
Turtle boy.
Yeah.
Ebook. Cool.
Can
Right.
we take him to our superior?
Yep. So you're gonna leave the tavern.
Do we want to give the barkeep a good talking to about not spreading around what's occurred?
I mean, if you want to, he's currently tied up and underneath the bar at the moment.
So let's bring him to.
Yeah, let's
Bring him.
go. Yeah, he might know stuff.
He can have the same treatment.
Yeah.
Cool. What about the weapons
What weapons?
that you found? Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
armor
were.
and stuff.
Oh, we'll take all the stuff that was
they-
stolen. We need to return anyway. So
They assume there's too much to carry. Should we just lock up the pub?
Yeah, that'll work.
Lock up the pub and then let someone know they can come and get them?
just on a cursory review of all the gear, is there anything that catches the eye or anything particularly interesting?
No, like, unfortunately, all of it is just kind of like mundane stuff. Like you guys
Yeah.
have got better equipment than what you found there.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Never mind then. Yeah, just lock it up then.
Cool. So you're gonna leave the bar
Mm-hmm.
and go out into the streets. Cool. So once you walk out of the bar, are you gonna lock up behind you?
Yes.
I think it's safe to say that you take the key from the barman, or you had
I
actually.
hope so.
Brilliant. So when you walk out into the street, can one of you just roll me a perception check, please?
Who's feeling perceptive?
Oh, well.
Okay.
I wasn't as perceptive as the hammer. Yep.
Cool. So everything's good as far as you can tell.
Excellent. Good work, hammer.
So
In my
you're
defense,
walking.
I am holding a dragonborn in front of my face.
I don't think any of us have got amazing whiz.
One of you has
Whiz.
like +4 to perception.
That's-
Hammer.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
so Killian,
fuck it,
you
though.
as you walk out, you become aware that somebody's watching you, although you can't quite work out where from. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
We're
dear.
being watched.
What do I have left? Oh no, my
I might have a spell for this.
probably would have dropped it. I would have dropped it by now. I'm just trying to think. Oh, I have another one of them. Cool. In that case, I will walk around a corner, cast Alter Self again,
Okay.
and make myself look like a little old lady, and then come back out, and then follow the party at a distance.
Okay. Cool. So you're making your way through the streets. Back the way you sort of came, so you go through the markets and everything. Are you doing anything, Ed, apart from just following?
Keeping an eye out for anyone who might be tailing us. If Killian, I assumed Killian told us.
Cool. In which case, then, can you also roll me a perception check?
Ooh, not a strong suit. Where are we? Only a tasty -1. Ah!
Okay, cool. All good.
Never mind.
So, as you're walking through, you've got your prisoner in front of you, still carrying him on your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Killian, because of your perception check, you start to notice that there are people in the streets keeping an eye on you that aren't just looking at a bunch of people who are just carrying someone over their shoulder, not in that kind of weird sort of display. They're looking at you suspiciously. They've got something planning.
Is there an alleyway? Is there an alleyway nearby?
There is an alleyway nearby.
Bear with. Right, I would like to duck into the alleyway.
Yeah.
With our resident Tortle.
Mm-hmm.
And cast invisibility on him. And then promptly tell him to get a wiggle on and fuck off to the barracks with the prisoner. Whilst invisible.
Invisible.
How long does invisibility last for?
Invisible on the Tortle and the...
Tortle and anything he's
Anything
wearing,
it's
carrying.
wearing. As
Would
long as
that
it's on
count?
the person, is that going to make another person invisible?
He's carrying him.
I mean,
Anything the target is wearing or carrying.
I suppose that's up to you, Dan.
If I have to, I can just. I guess I'll just up it to the next spell slot to do a second person.
I will allow it this time. Fine.
In fact, that probably makes sense. Do you mind if
Okay.
I retrospectively upcast that so I can do the other prisoner carrier as well?
I
There's
suppose,
another
yeah.
prisoner
What did you say
carrier?
about creatures.
Terry Locklaw's carrying the barkeep.
Am I?
Yeah, right.
I ain't carrying him.
I certainly am not.
Yeah, I'll do that, please.
Yep.
Cool. That's fine.
Send the pair of them off to.
Cool. As you walk out into
So
the
I
street,
step back out with who is it? It's just me and the robot.
fair enough.
Yeah, just
Beep,
you and Beep.
You're not allowed to use that word.
Sorry, just me and Beep.
R word.
So
Um,
as you walk out into the street then, afterwards, you see a man in a dark cloak suddenly do a double take, look confused, and make some kind of gesture, and then disappear off into the crowd. And you hear movement above you of the sound of people leaving. And you realise that there were people following you from the...
Can I still see the man in the cloak?
No, it just immediately turns around and disappears. Unfortunately. You can try and follow him if you want to. But like he was quite a long way off. And
Beeps,
if you
right.
hadn't done the double take. Pardon?
What, sorry?
Beeps, are you feeling brave?
Activating bravery module. That's a yes.
Freeze, motherfucker!
It's beer
Okay.
time.
Beeps will pull out finger guns.
Okay, so let me just check something.
Oh no.
So what's the save on that?
With my spell save DC is 14.
DC 14, wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
He fails, so he rolled a 7. Okay, cool. So what are you gonna do now? You've froze. You've held him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hot tail it over there with Beeps and investigate.
Okay. So when you run over there, you are presented very angry looking man who looks like this.
I mean, he doesn't look like much at all, really, does he?
West
Exactly.
Side.
Please remove your hood.
I mean, he literally can't.
He looks like a penis.
Those are some pretty
Please
sweet
remove your
runes,
hood.
runic tattoos.
He is literally
Can
paralyzed.
I gesture to the old lady who's about 10 feet away to kind of join us?
Well, yes, young man. Of course I will. I can alter my voice as part of it.
Young man.
Amazing.
Oh,
Okay.
what a sweet young
Sorry,
man
I,
you
I like
are.
the idea. I can alter my voice. I have chosen not to.
So we'll whip his head back and investigate.
Cool. He is just a normal-looking human with the tattoo of the Burntwoods on his neck.
Uh,
Still holding him with it.
he's pretty cloaked, isn't he?
He is pretty close.
Paralysed.
Should we arrest this one?
He's
and
it
take
might
him
he's not gonna hold him
running out.
forever.
leaders
Are there any,
as
are
well?
there any guards nearby?
Are there any guards nearby?
Like any-
Guards!
I'd say. I mean, it's like the streets. Like you might find a
He's-
watchman.
He tried to steal from me. Help!
Brilliant. So
Can
the
we-
guards
so
come running.
Safe to say we can find some guards relatively quickly.
Yeah, I'd say you can find some guards relatively quickly.
All right. Can I refer to Beeps to try and commandeer said guards using his seal surreptitiously to bring this prisoner with us as well?
Okay.
Of course, I am a paragon of subtlety. Attention! Attention! Guards! Guards!
I like the idea that
Sort of
little
activate his
flashing light-
alarm.
Little flashing
Yeah,
light.
yeah. Like, his hand turns into a flashing light.
Cool. So eventually the
Start
guards
shouting
come.
Nino, Nino, Nino.
Basically.
So guards eventually come running, and
Short of me launching a flare. Yep.
they want to know what's going on, what the situation is. They're not entirely sure why you've called them.
Right, and now if the little old lady is going to play her thing, I presume I will say, "Attention! I have apprehended criminal," and
No,
I'll
I don't think we need to.
No,
necessarily-
I'll just like flash the seal and be like, I will leave it to you. I'm just
play.
gonna leave.
So I'm gonna basically explain to them that we were doing our thing, which is nothing necessarily they need to know any more detail on, and
Cool.
we followed. This man was involved, and yeah, we're highly suspicious of him. So we'd like to question him. So could they please bring him to the barracks?
Yep.
Post-haste.
So they help
And please,
bring him
and
along.
not to take any chances in terms of make sure he's cuffed and gagged and all the shenanigans.
And
Cool.
And send a few boys over to the tavern to keep an eye out. I
They
point them.
look at you a bit confused, but decide it's probably worth
I
it.
flash my seal as well.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm cool.
They immediately change their kind of like thought process on it and do it, but they are very shocked to see such a decrepit old woman carrying one of those seals. Brilliant. So you take them through the streets. No sort of further sort of incident happens, and eventually you return back to barracks,
With a bundle of prisoners.
and you go straight to the captain's quarters.
We see all our prisoners secured into the whatever the I don't know what is it, the dungeon or the
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd say it's okay if you want to bring them with you to the quarters, or if you want to drop them off somewhere, that's fine, whichever your preference is.
Can we leave? Oh, can we line them up on their knees in the yard?
I mean, if you want to go for dramatic, but you're going to be in everyone's way.
Ooh, and then we could cut their heads off.
Yeah, I mean, if I were a prisoner and I got lined up in the middle of an open yard with two other
Yeah.
prisoners next to me on my knees, I'd be pretty fucking bricking it by then. I like that idea.
Cool. Yeah,
All in
feel free.
favour?
I
Sure.
no.
Deep. 1.
Cool. Yeah. So lean
Press
them up
1 for I.
in the garrison sort of main yard. I still haven't found the picture I have of the main yard, so I'm just going to put it back to the quarters. So just deal with it. It's fine.
I think I'm
Cool.
still sitting in the basement of the. No, okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I have to move the players thing because I've just been clicking on the right things for me and then realizing that you can't see it. But that's fine. Cool. Right. So you go back in there and you meet the garrison leader. And I assume, well, the garrison master, I assume you're just going to tell him what happened.
Yeah, we'll just go through the whole shenanigan.
Brilliant.
Give him a little
Uh,
report.
So he is going to come down and examine the prisoners. He's going to first look at the cloaked guy, and he's going to search him. And he finds a curved poisoned dagger on him. And that's all he finds.
Can we keep that as evidence of our investigation?
Yeah.
He's at liberty to say no, but
Sorry, I had a knock at the door. Say again.
I said, can we keep that as evidence for our investigation?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Bag it, boys.
Brilliant. So he takes that guy off into the dungeon to be sort of interrogated later. But from the initial kind of conversation they've had, it looks like all he was hired to do was to try and poison the Dragonborn on your journey back to the garrison to make sure that the
Sorry, did you say
Dragonborn couldn't say
poison?
anything.
Oh right. Oh dear.
Hmm.
Brilliant.
We are thorough.
You are thorough. That's fine. So next he decides he's going to start trying to interrogate the Dragonborn. So if you speak Draconic,
As a matter of fact,
Beeps does actually. Beeps quickly inserts a tape labeled dragon.
No, unfortunately.
I do.
cool, that's fine. The Dragonborn just doesn't speak Common. He only speaks Dragonborn, or he just refuses to speak Common. You're not quite sure which one it is. But he basically won't say anything to the garrison master. So it's up to you guys if you want to try and interrogate him yourself.
What approach do you think we could take with this guy?
Oh, I've just realised I'm actually exceedingly well, not quite the strongest member of the party, but plenty strong enough. Good old Gauntlet's ogre strength.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I don't know what that was leading to.
Fine. Are you gonna beat him up to try and talk?
Going over, I should think.
Just roll a strength check for me, then, please.
Okay, if he's going to beat him up, while he's doing it, I'm just going to simply stand next to him, repeatedly asking for his name, who he's working with, and what he was doing in that basement. Just like on loop in Draconic.
Groz is gonna start. Is now going to turn back into a full orc and is going to start laying out his smith's tools, and then just polishing some of them and sharpening others.
Brilliant. Can you
Get
roll an
ready.
intimidation check for me?
Okay.
I'd say with advantage.
Oh, sweet. I might need that. Oh fuck, where is it? There you go. Oh, thank God.
Okay. I would say between Killian and Groz, the two of you managed to convince the Dragonborn to talk. And he reveals that he's part of, as you suspected, the disciples of Fearcrag. And he is part of a group that are sent to try and infiltrate the city. And you establish that they are the beginning sort of agents ahead of a incoming wave for an invasion against the city. And that this isn't just some kind of militia. This is an organized attack against the nation. It's pretty big news, guys.
Beep boop.
Groz, so where's the rest of them then?
He doesn't know where the main army is, but he tells you that there is a camp in the woods nearby where he was based. and that someone there might know a bit more information.
How many?
How many?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let me just look at the other screen and tell you.
Just roll a D1000.
At least 6 others.
All right. Are they waiting for you?
No. So although he has to check in regularly, he's got a lot of autonomy whilst he's in the city. With the fact that, they kind of stand out, they accept that there may be a long periods of time where they can't get any messages out.
Okay.
That's become a little bit easier with the help of the local gang because they can kind of relay messages. But there's no sort of expectation for them to come back anytime soon.
Okay.
So, does he have any idea where the rest of them are?
He knows exactly where his group is and the camp in the woods. And he refuses to tell you.
We'll see about that. Coincidentally, for future reference, if we do go overboard, I can stop him dying.
That is actually quite useful to know.
Good to know.
That is quite useful.
Yeah. Before we burn him to death or something like that.
So
Who's got the highest strength of the 2 barbarians?
My strength is 20.
My strength is also 20.
Oh.
Right, so now I
All
want
right,
them to
second question. Who's got the largest penis?
Arm wrestle.
I want you to arm wrestle to decide who gets to beat up the Dragon Ball.
I like that.
That might win.
I love the 2 rage bonus as well.
it's good
It's a
to
Pizza Hut.
Can you?
Really, really angry.
Rage bonus to
though.
Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a strong showing from.
Oh!
Wow.
You got to try again, surely.
You're gonna have to go again.
Sorry, I like that this serious
We
interrogation.
will try again. Don't call me Shirley. Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
it was good.
Oh, that's a
effort.
save
That's
though.
a, Terry, that's
Oh, no,
a save.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Straight
save, not a check.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
Curse it.
Only barely.
did our interrogation just devolve into us just watching the barbarians arm wrestle?
Pretty much.
But- tossing coin down.
Just all
So
of a sudden we turn away, form a ring, fight.
Mr. Lockjaw and Hammer just suddenly break into an arm wrestle just in the middle of the garrison whilst they're in the middle of sort of an interrogation. And it's intense. Muscles are bulging. They break out into sweat. Terry starts drooling. Not sure if that's related to the strain or just because of him.
Just 'cause it's
But,
not cool.
Yeah, he's just a bit dribbly today.
He does dribble every day. Sundays tend to be his main dribbling day.
And then eventually the Hammer manages to slam Terry's fist down and is
Through the
declared
table.
the winner. Cracking the table in half actually, which the garrison master doesn't look too pleased about.
It's like someone needs
was an
stronger
antique.
tables.
Cool. So if the Hammer, you're the winner. Do you want to continue interrogating him?
Yeah.
Or cool. So as you
I feel like Hammer's going to be a
Exactly.
slightly more useful interrogator anyway than Lockjaw would have been.
That's fair. As you beat the shit out of him, you eventually get a rough idea of where it is. Sort of, you don't get the exact location because they're just in the middle of the woods, but you know roughly where it is that you're going to be going. It's now you guys' decision if you want to immediately go there or if you want to report back about what you found to the prince, or
Weren't we going to try and there was a point to that arm wrestle. We were trying to decide who was going to beat over him to find out where his camp was.
Yeah, you just found out.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, whoever won, you got enough, and you just interrogate him and just find the information out.
Can we ask the Garrett? I mean, does the Shadowed Hand have our own place we might keep prisoners, or is it just best to leave them here?
You can leave him here. They'll take him somewhere if you want, or you can take him back to the palace and take him into the palace dungeons if you want to. It's your preference, really. There isn't sort of like a Shadowed Hand tower where you like have special things. You know, you're part of the.
Our main quest is to get our own tower with secret dungeon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the palace might be a bit more secure if the garrison has already been broken into successfully by these guys.
Okay, cool.
Or we can just get the guards to move them over there.
Yeah, you can do that. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
So are we?
Can we ask them to move him in a barrel?
You can. They look a bit confused. They were just going to take him under armed guard, in a sort of in an armed carriage.
No, I want a delivery of, I don't know, half a dozen barrels in a cart, and he be in one of them, so that it's not obvious to any outsiders that there's a person being moved.
Yeah, that's fine.
They've already tried to kill him in transit once.
They can't promise a barrel, but they'll find some crates or something.
Yeah. Put them in a box.
They'll claim it's armor going to the
Don't forget the air
house. Good, because they definitely did forget that. Good job. No, they didn't really. No, it's fine.
Last thing we fucking need is our prisoner to turn up dead. The whole point of moving him in a crate is so he doesn't end up dead, and they kill him by moving him in a crate.
That'd be brilliant.
Oh boy, we are not good at this.
So you now know where the sort of the camp is roughly. It's your decision whether or not you want to go there now, or if there's anything you want to do before you head that way.
Let's go find our superior and report in.
Wait, it might be sensible to get arrested.
Yeah, I can do with the rest.
Yeah, before we go, because it sounds like he's the only one who has access to them. It sounds like the other guys were chumps.
That is very sensible. Be able to warn them. Okay, so
do we? I'm apologies if I'm forgetting this. Do we have someone we report to?
At the moment, you've only been asked by Prince Marius where to do this. You would have potentially people in there. You've just not come across any of them, and they're not related to this particular task that you've got going on.
Go chat him then.
It'd be worth. Yeah.
He's the general of the army, so he should probably know if there's an incoming invasion.
Yeah. Cool. So you go meet Prince Marius. He is
glorious.
Super pleased to see you.
What up?
How goes it? How goes the investigation? He immediately looks away from Terry Lockjaw as soon as Terry starts talking.
Beeps, you're the one who does the talkie-talkie.
Beeps will be politely waiting for Terry to finish. I'm assuming Terry is finished. Thank you, Terry. Greetings. Oh, very well.
Did you?
All right, I think he's done.
That's what happens when you run out of dribble.
Marius just sighs and looks at Beeps.
We trace down the source of the incidents to a tavern. After some entanglements with the locals there, we have captured a Dragonborn who advises of an impending immediate attack upon the city. We have been given the location of a meeting that we will be attending to capture some new friends. We are transporting said Dragonborn to the palace dungeons by cut in secrecy. And I'll just gesture at Killian for that, kind of shrugging.
Thumbs up from
What is that bang you can hear?
I don't know.
That's Andy.
Is somebody?
Yeah, Andy, what's with the drumming?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise I was that sensitive.
Is there anything else we want from this guy apart from just to report in?
So, I mean,
we know there's. Didn't he say there was 6 groups?
There's
Does
6
it-
people
okay.
in the camp.
To pass that on as well, yeah. 6 people in the camp. Yep.
Well, do we
I
want?
suppose give him the details in the event that we're unsuccessful.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine, and also we know that if he was operating, if the guy we captured was operating a cell in the city, there's probably more. So maybe he should be
Indeed.
mobilizing some of the, I don't know, like the guards or the military, just to like start being a bit more inquisitive and sort of keeping an eye out.
We
more
would
guards.
recommend that you
Basically
redouble your
making
guard
it
efforts.
excellent. So Marius totally takes that on board, realizes that yes, if this is if there's been a cell that have infiltrated the city, there's probably more than one. And he will investigate that with the rest of the Shadowed Hand. He'll get them looking into it. He says that what he'll do is he will get somebody to contact you once they know more information from within the hand itself, and to keep an eye out for him.
Way to recognise said person, or would it just be a stranger walk up to us and say, "Hi, I work for the Shadowed Hand"?
I mean, there'll be somebody that they'll make themselves aware. They'll have a seal. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
You guys are pretty used to like meeting each other in suspicious places, and just having someone turn up. Although it's like a secret organization, you tend to know each other. It's just other people don't necessarily know who you are.
It's like a small group.
Yeah.
It's like Fight Club.
So does he want us to actually like go sort these guys out?
Yeah, he'd like you to go and check out the camp, but he does suggest that you take a moment to rest up before.
Okay.
When was the meeting?
The next new moon. Their big meetup. Well, from the Dragon Notes.
When's that?
You know that is over a week away.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's make it tonight then.
Yeah.
I've just had a great idea.
Yep.
Yes.
So, I'd like to take a long rest so I can have some face like that, ideally.
Yeah.
But if these guys are going to be meeting in a set location and we know where that is, and they're not meeting for another week, that means we've got a whole week to turn said location into a trap.
But if we're there for a week, if anybody turns up early and we're not prepared, they'll
they
cancel
might.
it. We'll lose the. Yeah, we'll lose
They
this.
might
info.
scout out the place.
My concept, I wasn't really getting much beyond just a big hole in the ground.
Oh, I'm thinking more like if we go and post ourselves up somewhere nearby and just surveil the area, like
Cool.
for
So
a week or something. But yeah, either way.
So the best way to sort of describe what you now know is that you know that there is a camp, and all you know is that the captain of this cell is going to be going to that camp in a week, at the new moon, to get an update from the people that are in the camp. So they're not going anywhere. Someone is coming to that camp to meet them to get an update on what's going on.
Okay.
So they're probably already there.
Yeah, so the camp sounds like it's not permanent, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get any timescales on the invasion?
No, they're not sure, but they know it's coming, and it's been hinted at in the notes that you found.
Okay.
With the event called the Wrath.
That
Can
doesn't
I
sound good.
pose a question to the party?
Yeah.
To continue the Secret Service analogies, are we going in with lethal force?
always.
It seems an idea to at least take 1 or 2 prisoners. Yeah, or if we can.
Okay.
We should be flexible, but prepared to utilize lethal force.
So, would it be acceptable to open up proceedings with a fireball?
I can't see why not.
Woohoo!
Depends on how
Cool.
this. Assuming it's in.
Yeah, you know it's in the woods. Yeah.
If that's a big bit of woods. Don't want to be starting no forest fires.
Yeah. Oh well.
Nice. I'm sure it'll be fine. Quite Greenwood. Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say, you'd be surprised how hard it is to get a living tree to burn.
yeah. I'll let you know now. As a rule, I'm not going to make you burn down an entire forest. Like,
Okay, then yeah,
Use fire
fireball
spells.
away.
Fuck it up.
you know.
Sweet.
Cool. So you gonna head to the camp, or do you want to rest at all? What's your plan?
Long rest. Definitely long rest.
Yes.
You're gonna take a long rest. Cool.
Dan, are there any libraries in the palace?
Any libraries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there likely to be any spell books in said library?
Oh, good question. I'd say that there is access to spell books, but it's prohibited. Because they can't
my-
just have anybody doing that.
Seal of the Shadowed Hand be enough to let me get them?
If you can justify it, maybe you might get one, but you're not just going to have access to unlimited spell books to be able to write down every spell you want. But if you can convince somebody enough, then I'll let you grab a book. I don't know how spell books work. This is going to be a little quick. But yeah, what kind of spell book are you after?
Just spell book.
The spell book.
I think I was probably gonna. In my head, I was like, I'll just go get a big book of spells and start opening pages randomly and see what I find.
So just randomly start learning different
I
spells.
mean, I can't not keep I just learn spells and keep them forever. So
Yeah.
there's not to. I just start holding them.
Fair play. I'd say for the moment you're not able to justify getting one.
All right.
But that's not to say that you won't be able to get one at the moment. While you guys are part of the Shadowed Hand, you're not exactly like a high-ranking members at the moment, so they probably don't really necessarily want to give it to you straight away.
Kill more Dragonborn, get more spell books. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, guys, we got to
start
start.
with the one in the dungeons.
Brilliant.
All right. Retiring to our quarters, I guess, for the night, and then heading on out.
I assume
Fair enough.
Beeps is just like placed in a broom cupboard or something like that.
I assume they've just found a place to plug him in.
I don't just sleep. I just go into standby mode for like 4 hours or something like that. So I just assume that it's just like, I'll just put Beeps in the cupboard.
Yeah, I'd say that you find somewhere to stay in the palace. There's places for you guys to stay. No problem.
Like those suits of armor that people have lining up on the wall.
Yeah, there's like a line of suit of armor, and then just you like at the end of it.
I'm just still at the end trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, so take a long rest. So if you guys need to heal up and everything, just do all of that now.
Slots.
Here,
Yep.
Andy playing music.
Sorry.
It's all right.
No, it's just sufficiently muted. I assume that it's Terry Lockjaw humming.
Yeah. Cool. So you wake up the next day, all rested. What do you want to do? Do you want to do any kind of prep before you go? Anything at all?
I would like to retrieve my manacles from wherever they were, so I've got some more. I would
yeah.
like to go down to the I don't know, to like the wherever do we live in the palace itself, or
So at the moment you're staying there last night because it's currently on a mission for Prince Marius, so he's got you some quarters.
okay?
But normally you wouldn't live there, but you are currently.
I would like to head down to the palace dungeon, or like the jailer, and just see if he's got a couple sets of manacles we can borrow.
Yeah, he's more than happy to do that. So he lends you another 3 pairs of manacles. So
Sweet.
that's in addition to your original ones.
Sweet. I'll track those separately. That's fine. Nice.
And obviously gives you the keys as well. Nice and simple. And he's not fussed about having them back at any time. You know, he's got enough. He's just
Oh, you're a diamond.
brilliant.
Pop New York.
Yeah, that's me good. I can't really think of anything else I really want to do right now.
No, I think I'm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Cool. That's fine. So you're gonna go into the to try and find the camp in the woods. Is that right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I can
Yep.
remember Vivify. Fuck.
I'm assuming we just want to find it. We don't want to like immediately jump in and engage. So
Yeah. No problemo. So
Could we try and disguise the party as like travelers if they'll attack us?
sorry,
Potion
Richard,
sellers.
you went really robotic then. Say again.
I was just thinking we could try and disguise ourselves as like travelers or
Potion sellers.
Yeah, potion sellers would work.
Charcoal burners and potion sellers.
So I'd say you go into the woods, and you go to roughly sort of where the area is that you've been told is the location for the camp. Can you roll a survival check for just hunting, see if you can find any kind of tracks or anything to show sort of roughly where they are?
Ooh, I would like to use my Flash of Genius to help him with that. So he gets +3.
+3. Let me just see what's going on. Cool. So, who wants to roll survival? Okay, 23. Yeah, brilliant. So you have a look around, and eventually you come across signs of people moving in and out. On closer inspection, you can see that it's definitely the tracks of Dragonborn. So you can't obviously tell what color it is or anything like that, but it's very much obviously proof that people are moving there. You can see that they've been wheeling in carts. Definitely there's been a lot of activity of people kind of moving in and out here. Do you want to follow the tracks?
Yeah.
You're going to follow them? Yeah, cool. Brilliant. I just realised I didn't have this open, which was meant to be just to show that you were in the woods. So that's a bit awkward. But hey, look, there you go. Woods. Brilliant. I keep forgetting that I have to drag the players thing and not just clicking it works.
Yeah.
So
good boy.
you eventually find the camp, and I'm just going to have to drag your tokens in, and hopefully you can say that. So you find a path leading towards the camp. Do you want to be walking along the path, or do you want to be walking sort of along the wooded area near?
Are any of us actually sneaky?
I ain't. I
Oh.
fucking ain't.
the opposite, yeah.
No, Terry's not.
I have 0 in stealth. It's not good or bad. It's just kind of.
Are we kind of closing in on where he sort of indicated the camp was?
Yeah, so you're heading towards it, and you're starting to get indication that you might. Oh, well done, Andy. That you might be getting close. You can hear the sounds of movement and hear the sounds of people. You can smell wood smoke in the air.
In that case, I will turn myself back into an old woman.
Back into an old woman.
Ed,
Yep.
can we have a name for your old lady, please?
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
That's it.
She's a lovely lady.
Brilliant.
Killian is going to come fly.
I think your old lady should be called Joffrey.
Gonna cast
Joffrey, the old lady. Old Nana Joffrey.
Cool. So, what are you doing with the fly spell there, Sam?
Gonna prepare to
Fly.
above the trees.
Cool. So, are you still going to try and get closer? Are you guys sneaking towards the?
I'm gonna kind of shadow the party from above.
Nice.
Uh,
Now, as you're getting closer, are you trying to be sneaky, or are you going to be walking quite brazenly into it?
Fuck.
no, Gertrude's gonna be wandering in confusedly, pretending like she doesn't know where she is.
Okay. So, if you guys want to put your tokens down the bottom here, for the moment,
Oh, fuck.
can you see the people?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Sweet.
put him in twice.
You have put him in twice. I'll delete one. It's fine. There you go. Right. So space yourselves out however you want to.
I can only see the map from this point up.
Can you?
That's
That's it
weird.
for everybody.
I
Have
can
you
see
tried
it.
I can
scrolling
see the
up?
whole thing.
I can see it from here up now.
Where's your token, Andy?
Don't know.
Did you delete your
It's
token?
under
Because I deleted one for you. Oh, there we go. Is there a way that I can see what Andy sees by looking at his token?
Yeah.
Yes.
Click on his token and then hit Control L. I think it is. That
But
work?
there isn't any dynamic lighting here. You should just be able to see
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, there isn't anything below that point in the map.
Yeah.
I can see this row.
Yeah, that's the bottom of the map.
Okay.
So you can't see anything above it.
Yeah, I can see the whole map. I can see all
That's
the
fine.
enemies.
Yeah, ignore this white row. I just didn't notice it was there when I was making this map. That's a bit...
It's a zoom thing. Like if you scroll down a bit, it disappears.
Okay.
It's a quirk at Roll20. Don't worry.
Cool. Right. So, are you guys trying to sneak up on this? But the old woman, you say Gertrude isn't. She's going to walk in there.
No, it's just kind of just like hanging around. She's just like wandering around aimlessly, almost pretending to be blind.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, are you going to try and walk into the camp?
No, I'm just gonna kind of like bump into stuff. I'm just gonna kind of like I'm just gonna kind of walk over here and then just start like poking at the stuff here with my cane.
Okay.
Just
So,
David, the door's closed again.
as you do that,
Let
one of the
me in!
Dragonborn starts moving closer and draws a sword, looking pretty angry at you.
Why is there two Terry Lockjaws?
That's
Wow,
Terry
that's
and his brother.
Harry and Jerry.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant.
there's
Yeah,
none.
yeah.
No, there's none.
Yeah.
There you go. And you hear the Dragonborn snarl something in Draconic to you. Those of you who understand Draconic, it is not a pleasant thing that it just growled at you.
Ah, young Timothy, you've grown so much. Grab your grandmummy's bags.
I'm waiting for the moment that the old lady like fucking sucker punches the Dragonborn.
So Dragonborn gets closer and gets within 5 feet of you, and I'd like you guys to roll initiative.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
Oh, that was a gamble. It did not pay
Yeah.
off.
They,
I was wondering
they-
how close I could get him before I tried it. Oh, no.
Hey, that's a piss
Yes,
poor
Ricky,
initiative roll.
Yes.
Andy, you forgot to select your token first again.
Feel like me, I get to roll again.
Oh no, damn. You got me there.
I will allow it.
Oh god damn
And-
it!
Fine. 'Cause
Oh
I can,
yeah, gross.
There you go. I can fix it.
Oh,
Remember?
fuck no.
Andy.
Damn. Oh fuck! I always do this. Sorry, I rolled for Scraps again. Scraps does not need to roll initiative. Sorry,
Fine, I
I've
can
got to get
see.
used to not doing that.
Oh.
Right, hang on. I've got to remind myself on what I do here. I'm going to be
Enter
entering rage.
Enter rage and smash things.
Enter rage, reckless attack.
Have you got like a post-it note that says how to barbarian?
This is what you do when you attack. So with frenzy, that means I can make 3 attacks per roll, doesn't it?
Yes.
But because
I think
it's my because I'm entering rage, I can't on this turn, can I?
I think if your bonus action, you can make an extra attack or something like that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
rage is a bonus action.
Right.
Entering rage is a bonus action itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run up on this fucker. Are we doing the 5 feet advantage thing?
I wasn't planning it. No, unfortunately, not in this one.
What about
Same as the last
flanking?
one. Oh wait, because you're not a rogue, so the 5 feet advantage doesn't count when you're not a rogue anyway.
Oh, yeah. We're not
But
doing flanking
the
advantage.
flanking isn't. But if you were a rogue, then that would still count. But unfortunately, when you're not,
Right,
it
so
doesn't.
no advantage.
No advantage.
You get
What about- Stone Cold says so.
That's not how it works.
if you're attacking recklessly, you get
Yeah,
advantage.
attack recklessly, you get advantage.
Yeah, I am attacking. I'm going to attack recklessly. That's it. That's how it works,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yep.
That's how I get
Then for the
advantage.
bullshit
I
moment,
was just trying to remember. How do I get advantage with this class?
Okay, I'm going to attack with my great axe. Now, hang on, I get extra attack, do I not?
So you get. That was a shitty roll.
That was a shitty roll.
We got advantage.
What's extra attack? Is that? Oh yeah, I just get that.
Oh, that was better to have advantage.
So
And you, Sam?
I'm just having a look.
I think it's unlikely that a 28
Me.
doesn't hit.
What about 12?
So the 28 definitely hits. I'm just loading him back up. Sorry, I've got to try and remember which character I'm looking at. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I have this.
You have a savage
Oh,
attacks.
nice.
So I
Nice.
get an extra D12.
Yep.
Fuck. Very nice.
So 7 points of damage. Well done.
Does the 12 hit or not?
The 12 does not hit. No,
Does not hit. Tis a
Fortunately.
shame.
does not hit. Is that your go?
That is my go.
Okay.
Oh, we rested, didn't we?
You
Yeah.
have all rested. Yes, you should all have full of everything. Right. Do I do the next person? Keep. How do you get rid of the next person in the queue again? How do you do the next person?
You just hit the little arrow button at the bottom.
There is no arrow at the bottom.
Just click on his name. See?
When I was doing it, there was always like a little arrow I just hit the bottom.
Yeah, there normally would be, but it's not currently there in turn order.
Oh, that's weird.
Try
Don't worry about it. You know who's next. Oh, worst thing in the world. Oh, have you already set it? Sorry.
Pardon?
Enter. Try hit enter.
Enter. Nope.
That's not the most thing in the world. Not essential
No
right
worries.
now.
Okay, so it's this boy's go anyway now, and unfortunately, because of the way that you were all lined up, he is going to take this opportunity to use his breath weapon.
Oh fuck.
That does actually make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Dragonborn ain't stupid.
Yeah, he's not the worst. Can you all do a dex save for me? Ooh.
My specialty.
Not my specialty.
I'm joking. It is very much not my specialty. And scraps. Ooh, hachi mama.
You haven't rolled very well there, Jack. Button beeps.
Oh God. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
Does
Your
this
beep just
Um,
flips out of the way. Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah. I knew I had advantage.
such as traps and spells, though.
Yeah, does the breath not count as a spell? Or
Is it a spell?
I honestly, as soon as I
It's
said
not
that,
a
I was like, I have
spell,
no
but-
idea the answer to this question.
I was more asking the question, not saying.
I
It
mean,
isn't a.
I mean,
it just
that
says such as.
yeah, that
traps and
description is
spells.
open to.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
okay
says
with
effects you can see such as traps and spells. I think a 5
Cool.
breath is what you can see.
So, Beeps, Lockjaw, and the Hammer pass.
That sounds like a good name for a band.
I know, right?
Beeps, Lockjaw, and the hammer. Yeah,
So
I'd probably
you
listen to
guys
that.
are gonna take 12 fire damage.
Ooh, I don't like where this is going.
Beeps, Scraps
Beeps?
and
God.
Groz, you unfortunately did not pass and take 25 fire damage.
25.
He rolled quite well with the.
He
I need-
definitely seemed to.
P break.
Scraps is partially melted.
Uh-oh.
Brilliant.
Don't make the next one out of brass.
That is his go.
But he's so cheap.
Cheap for a reason.
Why is this still not working? All right, yeah. So that will be his go. It is now Lockjaw's go. Is it Lockjaw? No.
Gross.
Who's this? Groz.
Going first.
Is your go, Groz? Yeah, sorry.
Groz.
For some reason, yours is the only one that doesn't have a thing on it.
So he is. So Groz is gonna whomp him with the old warhammer here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Scraps out of the way for now. Just bam, bam, and then I'm gonna get Scraps to say, "Scraps, go over there, patch yourself up."
Brilliant.
He trots over there, and then he's going to do a little cheeky repair.
Nice.
That is for 8 points of healing.
Sweet.
Sweet. And that's my turn.
Cool. So that first one, by the way, hits. Second one does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
It is now the Hammer's go.
So being set a little bit on fire makes Rock angry. They're gonna and then throw a couple reckless attacks in.
Nice. First one hits. Second one hits. Let me just no. Yep. He's looking pretty busted up.
Yeah, is this a wall? This wall next to me that enough cover so that get attacked?
For the moment, yeah, it's a wooden wall, but it does block line of sight.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's
Okay. Cool. So it is now this boy's go. So he's going to move 3, 4, and he's going to try and attack Ipok the hammer. Which you prefer? How do you prefer to be called, by the way? Just so I can reference it.
I don't know. He quite likes the hammer.
Hamby.
It's his gladiator name.
Okay.
What about Lemur?
No, because that's just the C. Which I suppose Tortle.
No. Lemur or Lemur. Different.
Oh, la mer, la mer.
No, Lemur.
Meow.
Lemur.
That's a very slippery slope into Lamdagger. Anyway,
Cool.
All right,
Um,
so Turtle Soup, he's had his turn.
So this guy's going to try and attack you. I'm just going to see what damage he can do. Why would this not load? Oh, that's because that. Right, cool. So his first attack is with his sword. That's unfortunate. So he rolled a nat 20 immediately.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah. So take 18 slashing damage.
That's
Okay. Take 9 slashing damage. And then he will take a second attack at you. And
Do you know what hamburger is in French?
What?
Hamburger.
that one does a
Hamburger.
13 hit.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Cool. That is his go. Killian.
well, I now. Oh fuck! I can't select the ring.
Hey!
I'm fully ready for the fucking drone strike dwarf with fireballs.
Dang, that nice little red ring I just made, I tried to move it out of the way so it wasn't obscuring anyone's vision, and now I can't move it. Can you click on that at all?
No, I can't apparently.
Damn, this ring I drew, I was trying to help, but I made things worse.
So we'll forget that, and I'll draw another one.
Fair.
I'll draw it for you.
It's that size. Oh, fuck off, Andy.
That's not very nice.
So I think we're going with about there. I think that.
I can't delete what I've drawn. Okay.
Brilliant.
Did someone just move? So I'll probably move to about here.
Okay. Cool. And what's that ring going to be? Sorry.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Yes,
Hence the
fire.
Yeah.
Cool. What spell you cast? Is it Fireball you've cast?
I will be, yeah. There
Cool.
with. Oh, it doesn't ask me if I want to upcast it. That's annoying.
It's just posted the chat in there. It's not
Yeah, it
actually
hasn't
spell
actually
at all.
posted damage or anything.
Why is it just doing that? Why isn't it asking me if I want to cast it?
Have you got it set as an attack?
Yeah, but normally if I click on the spell, it does a.
Yeah, it should do it anyway.
I'm just checking. Hang on.
Oh, well.
Yeah, output attack. That's weird. Well, I have it on my character sheet anyway. Hopefully it'll ask me on there. It does ask me on there. There we go.
There we go.
Upcasting to level 4 for all the shitting gigs.
Cool. Decent.
The whole
31.
fire damage.
That additional fire damage of the higher level cast, worth it.
Totally worth it.
So it's a deck save for them, isn't it?
It is
Cool. What's the DC?
14, so it's tough.
Moron. Right. Knock him. He passes. I'm going to say this guy here is also included.
Yeah, that was the idea.
He
Do I need
does
to
not
register
pass.
how high in the air I am? I probably do, don't I?
I can't see the ring anymore, by the way.
The ring did just
I,
disappear.
I delete it.
Cool.
hit-
So,
It hit everyone apart from that guy and that guy. So it hit these two guys and that Dragonborn and that one in front of the hammer.
right, so all but this guy fail that. So they're each going to take 31 fire damage, but they are all resistant to fire. So but cool, right. I think that's done. For whatever reason, the health isn't working properly, so I'm just having to make a manual note of it.
All right, that is probably me. Actually, hang
No
on,
worries.
still got quite a lot of movement, so I might just fly over here. For reference, I did write it, but it's not come up. See if this works. I don't know whether that will stay, but if you click on my token, I've put the height in feet of how tall I am, how high up I am on the in one of the other circles above my character.
Okay,
I'm currently 60 feet in the air.
cool. Right. It is now. Which guy is this? This guy's go. So he is not very happy with what's going on here. And he's going to look straight at, unfortunately, Groz.
Shit.
And you
there's
see
all of
him-
these, like big characters around, and he just looks at the person disguised as a little old woman. Just goes,
Ah.
Yep.
That bitch.
Oh, yeah, technically, I haven't dropped concentration on that.
That
Yep.
bitch with the warhammer.
So he's going to target the weakling of the group.
What a coward.
And oh, that was a good roll. There's a 19 hit.
Nope.
No worries. So he casts Firebolt, and a streak of fire flies at you, and misses completely. And he looks even more angry. And that's his go. That is all he can do.
Woohoo. Gertrude puts up two fingers to him.
And I just realised there was supposed to be an additional one who isn't in the. A bunch of them did not make it into the actual turn order. I'm just looking at it.
You can just do group initiative.
Yeah, I think I'll do it as group initiative. So in the future, these guys will go together, and these guys will go together.
Yeah.
So this guy's going to take his turn as well at the same time, and he's going to cast Firebolt, but he's going to aim it at Killian, because he's mad at Killian for having attached them with fire.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a 25 hit.
It does. What's the range on Firebolt?
120 feet. I can't see how high you are.
I'm 60
You're 60
feet
feet
up. I'm quite a long way away.
I mean,
Alright, who remembers their Sokotoa?
you don't even need that.
Yeah,
It's just a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Yeah, he's in range just. Because it's like 55 to him and then 60 up.
Let's work it out. Let's work it out. You are 81 feet away.
Fuck.
You're
Quite a long way within range.
81.39.
I am in range.
So you're going to take 14 fire damage.
Did he roll to hit?
He rolled
Oh,
a
he did.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. 14 was it?
Yeah. Again, very good roll for him. Beeps, it's now your go.
Fly isn't,
Beeps. Well,
Fly isn't a
it is
concentration
time.
spell, is it?
Oh, I don't think. Oh,
Yeah, fly
Richard.
is a concentration spell.
Richard,
no,
thank
careful,
you for
they've got
letting
their
me
anti-air cannons, so you know.
Ha!
Right. Beeps is going to run forward, and
Yep.
he's going to very helpfully use a twinned spell enlarge on both of the barbarians.
Embiggen me.
Embiggen you. So that's 2 sorcery points to embiggen. So they are both big.
Nice.
Behold, all of
So they
these
each now take up
things.
4 squares, don't they?
Yes, which I'm assuming means that, like, myself and Groz might be a little bit shoved out of the way. I don't know how that exactly works.
I think the DM probably has to move the make the tokens bigger.
Yeah.
Or the play out, I guess.
Oh,
Fucking hell, that's a big log draw.
Oh, damn.
Epic. Is that how big you'd be? Is that right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4 squares.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's
And I'm going to say
squares.
that as Iput becomes big, he gets pushed. Like he pushes the gate open and it breaks as he does it. Like proper Hulk side. I'm just going to push these guys
Yeah.
back. They get pushed back. And this gate gets broken open, and then suddenly it's the two of you just standing in the door.
Most of barbarian, they get an extra d4 damage on the weapon attacks as well.
Yeah. And I'd say that because Ipuk's also got a giant shell, like he doesn't even get hurt by the spikes on the door or anything like that. And it just pushes it out of the way like it's nothing. Cool. Anything else?
Cool. I don't really know how to follow up on that, but I guess I'll step kind of behind the gate a bit to be a bit out of the way.
Yeah.
And end my turn with giant barbarians.
No problem. Terry the giant barbarian, it's your go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Hang on, I'm just going to sit up in my chair, so. Okay. I am going to. Why am I massive? I missed that.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
You can at least try.
Because Beeps made you giant with a spell.
Right, okay.
You do an extra d4 damage with each weapon attack.
Right, okay.
And you're big.
I'll
You do
attack
also
this
have,
guy.
technically have reach.
I'll attack this guy with, and I'm in rage, and I attack with reckless sense, and I have extra attack, and I have frenzy.
And an extra d4 each attack.
Cool.
So
So-
that means I get. Fucking hell! Hang on a minute.
You get 3 attacks.
1,
Oh, yes.
2,
Plus 2d4 on that one.
plus. Hang on, plus 2d4. No,
Because you
the
crit.
11 didn't. What? 2d4 on the crit.
Yeah, because you double any rolled dice.
Shit. Oh, hang on a minute. Also, on that first attack, I get.
Oh, fuck.
On
You
that
get-
first attack,
You get
I
savage
get-
attack, d12.
Savage attack, so I get another d12.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
little.
And do you want to
And
calculate the damage before you roll another attack? Because you might have killed him.
okay.
So, Dan, do you want to work that out?
Working out now, 26. Cool. He is in a bad place. He's still up.
26.
Then I
Yeah.
get my extra attack.
Ricky.
My frenzy attack.
That's it.
Hang on. Frenzied attack. Oh.
That unfortunately misses.
Okay, then I end my turn.
Cool. Well, it is now the boy that you've just decimated's go. So he's going to have an attempt to try and attack you. I imagine it's not going to go very well based on that. So he is going to attack you with a sword. Does a 17 hit, Andy?
Ooh, just.
So that's with advantage. He wouldn't have hit because he gets advantage because you reckless, didn't he?
Mhm.
So he would normally take 13. So I'm guessing that's now 6 because you're raging, slashing damage.
Sorry, say that again.
So he rolled 13 damage of slashing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's half to 6.
Yep.
I need to make another attack. 15. Does that hit?
No.
He does not hit then. And that is his go.
No.
Groz.
Yes. I am gonna. What's that? I'm kind of sat behind these guys. I just better. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Sorry, I was just taking Rigby out.
Well done, Ricky.
Move through ally spaces without any penalty.
Yep.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna come back over here. Well, can I see over this little wall here? Or is that too high?
You. How tall are you?
6'4".
No, unfortunately not. It's built to be like a wall that people can't just like see or climb over.
Yeah, no, that's
Um,
fair enough.
But unfortunately, it's 6'4". You near the top, but you can't quite see it.
Okay,
Just
fair
look
enough.
up
In that
scraps and
case,
see what I can
I'm just
see.
going to cast Aid.
Aid. What does age do?
Spell bolsters your allies' toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points increased by 5.
Nice.
So I'll do that on Terry, Epoch, and it's only 30 feet. Probably Scraps, because then what I'm going to do with Scraps is going to run
The
in here.
more important robot.
Mm-hmm.
Not feeling
Terry gets 5
targeted, that's
HP.
Yeah. Terry and Epoch both get 5.
Haha.
Just double check some of the Scraps. Okay, well, Scraps is going to kind of... No, Scraps is going to stay here with me. Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cool. Epoch, it's your go.
I'm a
Yeah. Matt's gonna hit which guy? Sorry.
this guy. That 4 rage
Okay, yeah.
damage has the big damage baked into it.
Okay. That's fine. Cool. He's still up.
Oh no, cool. So I'm gonna again.
Yeah, that will hit. And with that, your boy drops dead.
So I'm gonna frenzy and hit this guy.
Okay. I didn't even see you roll. Yep, that hits. And he is also dead.
Nice.
Big hip hop, big hammer.
Cool. So you have killed those two. Well done.
And then to end my turn, I'm just gonna just say hi to
Fair.
these boys. Oh yeah, so that's my turn.
Nice. Right, there we go. Turn order. Sorry, trying to keep pin on green's really difficult when it's not that. So it is.
Do you want to delete the dead people off the turn order?
Well, if I delete them off the turn order, they all disappear.
No.
Oh, wait a second. Why is there more people appearing down the bottom? Wait a second.
Do you just
Yeah,
not
I'm
have
I'm fairly
this
sure you
stretch
did
big
have
enough?
everyone on the top.
I did have everyone on there. They were just hidden. I don't have a scroll bar for whatever reason on it. That's fine then. No worries. Ignore everything. Right, yeah. So, books go. It's now Killian's go.
Woo! Right.
I can go in the bedroom.
I am gonna
Sure.
come over. Hang on, let me gauge this. Why is it not working? My roll 20 is like logged out. Bear with.
Yeah, mine's getting really buggy. Like,
Roll 20's having some fun today.
yeah, like if I go in the turn
Yeah,
order,
it's having
everything's just
issues,
like I can
yeah.
move people around in the turn order, but like I can't skip or do anything like that. And like, there's no scroll bars or anything.
Let's get my character sheet back. Right. I'm gonna try and fly around a bit. So I'm gonna go over here.
You going any higher or just?
No, I'm actually gonna lower. So I'm
Mm,
gonna be 30 feet sideways and 30 feet down.
Okay.
I don't know what that works out in distance, but I'm assuming it's less than. So I should be. Yeah, I'm 30 feet up. And then I'm going to cast Magic Missile,
Yeah.
but upcast it. I'm going to cast it on this bod.
This
I'm
guy.
going to upcast it to a 3rd level spell slot. So
So that'll be
I get
5.
darts in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seven, 12, 17, 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
And he gets no saves. They don't miss. He just takes 20 damage.
That's fine.
Suck it, nerd.
Cool.
You
Right.
got magic missile.
Yeah.
I will. You know what? I'm going to reduce my height again down to 10 feet.
What's your movement?
I can fly 60 feet.
Cool. That's fine.
I'm just contemplating that if I get knocked out of the sky, I will take full damage.
That's fair enough.
This is when I suddenly got shot at 60 feet up. I was like, if I fall now, that's 66 damage. So I'll I'll hover at 10.
Yeah, I feel kind of
And then-
bad for bringing that up. I was just curious, and I was like, oh wait, no, I've done bad.
No, Sam, go higher. They'll struggle to hit you probably.
All right,
Cool.
that'll end my turn.
So it is this guy here's go first. And he is going to cast Firebolt at Ipper in hopes of doing something to kill him.
Where'd the initiative order go?
Oh, I definitely just closed it. Whoops.
If you open it again, it should come back. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
not only that, but I
that's
can also
good.
now skip through people. So isn't that just great?
Oh, sweet.
Hey.
Right, you're going in a minute. Beeps. Cool. Right. Yep. So let's see if this hits. Does a 17 hit?
Does.
Take 7 fire damage. And that is literally all he can do. He is not a strong man.
It's getting smashed.
Beeps.
Okay, right. Beeps is excited because now that he's done his embiggening, he can actually like do spells and shit. Like, who'd have fucking thought?
Nice.
Now, so 550 there, and now, okay, cool. Now I just need to quickly read this one just to make sure. Oh, hang on. I don't think I can twin cast it. Oh, I wanted to twin cast it. Let me just check. One moment. Yeah, it's got a range of self, so I can't do that. But what I could do is quicken spell to cast it twice, and that could be fun. So I want to cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay.
One of them as a like bolt of lightning towards this guy, and then use a quicken spell to cast a bolt of lightning at that guy. Like if you see, like
Nice.
basically, I want to hold out both hands and shoot lightning from both of them.
You want to do an Emperor?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a Dex saving throw, or it's 8d8 lightning damage. So I'll roll damage, and the save is I can make it. Just input out the correct stuff. That would be really helpful, wouldn't it? No, I can't because it's not set up. Yeah, I'll just. It's a 16. The DC is it's a 16 Dex save that they have to make.
Cool. Well, they both rolled a 9.
Sweet.
So
Oh, so
Well done.
close.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
oh dear.
first one,
oh,
33, and I'll roll the other one.
which one's that one for? Oh, brilliant.
Left takes 33, right takes 32. Let's go for that.
Cool. So right is in a really bad place right now. Left, I don't think's been hit by anything yet, so he is hurting, but still up.
Okay, that is my action and bonus action. That's all I got. Yeah, I'm burning through sorcery points.
Cool.
That will
Um,
end my turn then.
Excellent. In which case it is now this really hurt boy's go. He is going to come and attack the hammer, the big tail that he sees.
Hard to miss, isn't it?
Tortoise.
Taught.
He doesn't know the difference, therefore
fucking
doesn't
water.
care.
Turtles live in water.
I mean, he doesn't have great intelligence, so yeah.
Really? He's a Dragon Ball.
So he's evil and a racist.
That sounds like
The
he's going to get a
worst kind.
banhammer, boys.
So he is
I
going
can
to
excuse evil, but not racist.
attack. So first attack's a 17,
That does hit, yes.
4 slashing damage, reduced 2. And the second roll was a 13 and doesn't hit.
What was the first damage
And-
again?
4 slashing damage. He rolled okay on the attack and shit on the damage, and then on the other one rolled shit on the attack and okay at the damage. So that's a good combination for you.
Yeah, he's gonna regret that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, he is also not looking like he's in a good place right now. Anyway. Cool. And now is this guy's going.
What are those things?
What?
I'm looking it up. Like, what are they? What do they actually look like to glance at?
They look like Dragonborn, but they don't carry any weapons. But they look almost like a ritualist. You know, they're in a robe. Pardon?
They're wearing dodgy robes.
They're wearing dodgy robes, and what appears to be no armor at all. So yeah.
No, going to battle without armor is fucking daft.
I mean, Epoch's not wearing
Oh.
any armor.
They also weren't expecting to be able to have a fight. You know, they were just chilling in their camp when you guys turned up. So his attempt at attacking is going to be, again, he's going to cast a firebolt at the giant turtle in the hopes that he burns you away. Mate, getting a lot of 17s. Would it have advantage if it was a spell, like attack? Or would it only be a physical attack that gives you advantage because you're
Just say
reckless?
melee attacks.
Cool, in which case then it's only an 11. And that's missing. So yeah, that's his go, unfortunately. And now this boy over here, who's going to come down and try and attack Beeps.
Not Beeps.
Because you've just fired a lightning bolt at him.
That's outrageous. How dare he?
So his attempt. Can load up his sheet.
Right.
And the turn order.
Wait,
Um,
hang on. Never mind. Yeah. All right.
16 hit.
I will cast a shield. Ha. In which
Nice.
case, no, it doesn't. So yeah.
Cool. In which case then, I'm guessing a 13 won't hit.
No, not with that. And that wouldn't hit me
Cool.
anyway. Hey, no,
I know.
Get me.
That is his a go, and he's now become painfully aware of all of the people lined up behind you.
How could he not be aware of Terry Lockjaw?
Whose go it is now?
Right.
Save me, Terry.
I shall move up. We saving Beeps.
I mean, Beeps is in a bad place at the moment.
Stand over me.
Let's save Beeps. Attacking with reckless sense. Do I still get this
that's
+4 thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus an extra
Yeah.
D4.
Plus an extra D4.
Nice.
So that's that attack. Then I get another attack
Yeah, that will also hit.
with another D4.
Let me just work out what that's going to be. 19.
Our damage output is brutal as party.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, yeah, right. So, yeah.
And then can I move and use my frenzy attack?
I mean, I can't see any reason why you can't.
Yeah, you can. There's no rules as you can't move to attack.
Yeah,
No,
go for it.
I think because it's a bonus action, it's like a separate action, I suppose.
Got it.
Yeah.
Another attack. +4?
Yeah.
Plus D4.
I mean, he's
Assuming
dead.
it hits. Oh.
You killed him. He only has
Spoilers.
5 HP left at that point.
Oh fuck.
And My turn.
That is the
Smash
end of your go.
bitches, boss.
Smash, smash.
Yep.
I like to think that that last one you just cleaved him in twain.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
Top of his skull down to his groin, like literally in two.
Groz is just gonna sprint up here. 1, 2, 3, 5, and he's gonna use his bonus action to use aggressive,
I'm gonna peek.
which lets me use my. Oh wait. Yes, I'm still gonna do that. Douche over here and attack this guy. Wham, bam.
Fucking hell, we smash bitches, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of those hit.
Sweet.
Wait,
And
what do
then,
you attack?
yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Fuck.
Because I'm a battlesmith.
Nice.
And then Scraps, because he's a scuttly little bugger, sneaks up here with me to join his father. And he just takes the dodge action because I didn't use my bonus action to command him.
I
that'll
have
be my turn.
dinners at 6.
Pardon?
I've got dinner at 6. Is that going to be
No, that's gonna be fine.
an issue?
No, but that will be absolutely fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me go back to that. So that's 22 damage on this guy. Right, cool. So it's your go.
Of these 2 remaining sorcery ones, which
Yes.
looks the most likely to die soon?
This guy here.
Cool, so I'm going to recklessly hit him with my Warhammer.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Still standing?
He is still
you get an
standing.
extra D4.
Yeah, it's baked into the rage damage because the rage is only
Oh, did
2.
you? Oh shit! Oh, that's cool. Oh,
Yeah.
embiggened. Nice.
Well, I'm gonna just again.
That is still a hit. Yep.
Still
And he's
standing.
still up.
I'm gonna
Yep.
hit it again with the frenzy.
Yeah. Slaying
So
bitches.
I'm just gonna turn to the other one.
There's
That's
also
it.
his D4 of damage. Is that added on?
Yeah, it's into the rage.
Oh, it
I
is.
can't work out
Yeah,
how
it's in
to
the rage. Yeah.
separate the 2 mobile attack modifiers.
You just add a new one, but whatever. Yeah.
I did just add a new one, but it's just putting them all
Alright.
together.
Wizards, whatever.
Oh, that's weird.
Cool.
So just turn to the other one and offer them a chance to surrender. Seeing as
He
everyone
does
is-
not look like he's. He doesn't look like he's going to do that at all.
Well, that's the end of my turn anyway. But sure.
Cool. Right. In which case, then it is. Stop. Killian's go.
Right, I'm gonna fly on over here. The height. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the last remaining
Hold person. What's the saving throw again? Wisdom.
DC 14. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh, that's you. I'm just loading up, not him. I just double clicked on your character sheet.
Also, if I should probably mention that I do land as well.
Okay. He is fine. He rolled a 16.
Son of a bitch.
Well, that guy's dead. Let me delete him.
Hey, that's not the end of my turn.
I know. I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to click to delete the next guy.
I mean, in practical terms, it pretty much is.
Okay.
I'm just reviewing. Yeah. Not any interest that I can do. I will call that there.
Cool. So Beeps, it is your go.
All right. There's just one left, right?
There is just one left.
Yep.
How's
Push
he
all the
looking?
others.
He is
Which-
looking pretty angry and very much like he is going to do everything he can to kill you.
Interesting. Right, I'm gonna try and hit him with a firebolt. That just did the spell
So,
cut. What?
charge it.
I set all these up. There we go. 17. Does that hit?
Sorry, missed all of that, Dom. Say again. What happened?
Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Yeah. So there's 9 damage from one of those.
If it's fire damage, it is half.
It is. You're right. Oh dear. Well, then I'm going to use Quicken spell to try and hit him with a Ray of Frost. And because I haven't used it, I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to get a reroll on that dreadful 10.
I mean, if you really want to, go ahead.
I'll do it. Fuck it. Why not? I'm in. It's 13 now.
Cool.
It's not
So
much.
10 would have hit.
Whatever.
Because they're not wearing any armor. So
I forgot there was a wizard. I
Brilliant.
stand by it. I stand by
That's
it.
11 cold damage. Yep, cool.
Mhm.
He is still up.
Get him.
And where has turn order gone? Deleted turn order again. No, it's that.
It's the.
Cool.
it's
It
the
is now
wizardy person's card,
His
so-
go. And he is going to look at this lovely line of people, particularly the big barbarians.
Yeah,
I'm
kind
going
of
to say
like
he's
that
going to
sometimes.
miss scraps, unfortunately, because of the angle.
He's
But
going to
he's-
miss scraps.
He's going to miss scraps.
Oh, yay.
Because I'm not a monster. But also,
Scraps is so short, and the barbarians are so tall.
yeah, he's going to
He's
aim
trying
at
to hit
like
us
their
in their
face
face.
with his breath weapon.
He was taking the dodge action. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't make a difference. It's breath attack. Breath attack.
Right, it's rolled. I'll do it on that guy. That's fine. Cool. So, can you guys roll me a dex save, please? The two of you.
Buffeted.
Pretty sure they have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still have advantage. That's fine.
Annie.
Hang on.
Okay, so their breath weapon is by far the strongest thing they can do. So can you, Andy, take 27 fire damage?
Not half because of rage.
No, because it's fire
Oh, shit.
damage.
Yeah, of course it is. Hang on. Hang on.
I'm fairly
Even-
sure you're
even-
not.
Even with advantage, you just miss it.
What about danger sense? Does that not?
Yeah.
Even with advantage, you
That's
just
what
miss
gave you
that's what
advantage.
gives you advantage.
it. DC was 15.
Fuck. Oh, I have this.
Even with advantage, it still hurts you. And it
Well,
took you
how, what do I
15,
take? 27.
27, and it takes 13.
What's 86 minus 27?
86 minus 27, 59.
Nice.
What did you say, Sam?
He got it wrong, is what he got said.
He did get it wrong, didn't he?
He took away an extra 2 points.
We both got it wrong. It's 59.
That's why I said 59.
I thought you said 69.
No, I said 59. You said
Nice.
55, I think. Anyway,
Nah.
It is now your go, Cherry Lockjaw.
Oh. Right. Is it just this guy left standing?
It is just this guy left standing.
He has a movement of 10 feet. We are actually trying to capture him.
What?
Capture him. Bonk him on the head. Non-lethal.
Can I aim at his legs?
Oh, fuck.
You can
What
name
about his
it.
legs? He definitely knows.
Aim at his legs with my great axe,
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
please. Going to attack with reckless sense. Because why not?
You will have normal attack roll because you get advantage from reckless sense, but disadvantage for a cold shot.
Matters not one whit.
That is fine. He
Four?
is down.
Has he lost
Yep.
his legs?
I'll check the
you-
manacles on him.
I'd say you've just fully crushed his legs, so he isn't walking anytime soon. But he's okay, you know.
Is he at 0 hit points?
I mean, I'm going to say he is at 0 hit points, but the fact that you said that you were looking for non-lethal damage, I'll say he's just at 1
Right.
for the sake of
Okay.
you saving your spare the dying.
I'll just chuck a little.
I mean, it's a cantrip. So.
I'll just chuck a
Oh,
little
is it?
cure wounds in there. Make sure he doesn't die on me.
Yeah, that's fine. No, he's not in a good place, but he's going to survive.
We gag him.
Alrighty.
You can gag
Give me-
him.
Give him the old. The old
A
give,
wire
him the,
ball down his throat, yeah?
give him the old shadowed hand special.
Cool.
Yeah, we should come up with a shorthand description of what it entails to blindfold, gag, and tie up our prisoners.
Put him
I
in
mean,
the
it's-
shadow.
yeah, we might do a lot. All right, Scraps, you keep an eye on him. Scraps just kind of
Yeah.
sits on him, and then
What's going to have... Are we not having it at 6?
Oh, I love it when Andy shouts and doesn't mute himself.
Alright, okay.
Love it.
Huh?
I said I love it when Andy shouts and doesn't mute himself first.
You're almost done, Andy. So if you need to go soon, it's fine.
Okay.
Groz would like to start having a search through all these here tents, or especially the big one over there.
Cool.
Ipok's going to help by just
So-
ripping the canvas off the tent.
You find throughout the tents a total of about 400 gold and an awful lot of supplies, so food, water, bits of medicine, like the kind of stuff for an encampment.
80 gold
And
each.
Woo!
Sorry, go on.
that's okay. I'm just typing something in because it's just deleted it. Writing something back in. Are you searching them at all?
Yes.
Cool. So on them, you don't find much, but you find that each of the sorcerers are wearing something. And
Is it a magic item?
it might be a magic item.
Is it a shadowed hand seal?
If I cast detect magic, will I know if it's a magic item?
Yeah, mate.
Um,
Way ahead of you.
cool. Wait, I'm just waiting for a Roll20 to load back up because this is going off all over the place. Give me a second.
Because that's a ritual, I can cast it without having it prepared.
Oh, my fucking GM notes just disappeared. Give me a second. Let me write it in. It's going to take me 2 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Be a magic item related to fire damage. Please, please.
Do you guys think a gaming laptop is worth the money?
No.
Probably not. I
It's
would have
quite,
thought.
I mean,
quite
you do travel a fair
responsible.
bit, Andy. So, like,
Sorry?
it might be worth it. Like
You're
you,
really
you-
quiet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was Mike was angled. You do travel a lot, so it might be worth it for you. Because like, if you're sat in a hotel room, like a laptop's infinitely more useful than a desktop sat at home that you can't use.
I suppose. Yeah, that's a good point.
Like if I was having to spend, pretty regularly 1 or 2 nights a week in a hotel, I'd probably want a laptop.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you only use that for one shot, didn't you?
Yeah, but it could happen again.
Yeah.
I
To be
mean,
fair, most of them are pretty good now, really.
yeah.
Sorry, let's
Yeah,
finish
Let's
the-
finish the session. We'll discuss
But
that.
there's a conversation I need to have with all you lot in a
Oh, there's so many birds.
Dan?
Yeah, I'm just having to write this up manually because
I
it's
just noticed this
Oh,
has
right,
carts in it, so we can take all the loot.
because I tried to cut and paste it and I didn't manage to cut and paste it. And it's just delete the GM notes, but I've got them in. I've got a picture of it. It's unfortunate it's the one that I don't have a Word doc for because all the other magic items I have,
It would
I've got
be.
Word docs I can copy and paste.
So sadly, I just finished my last beer, but I did order 48 cans of beer.
Just get variety off them, or get like 48 cans of pub.
I got 48 cans of Lost Lager because it was £1 a can.
That's pretty good.
Like, I like the Lost Lager a lot, and it was cheaper, so I was like, well, this is
Oh
no
yeah,
brainer.
like Lost Lager and Clockwork Tangerine.
Well, it hasn't sent my build.
Say again.
I configured a build and then I just linked it and it just linked the standard one.
Right, so this is the
You
ring.
also sent it into bot request.
This is the item that you
Funny.
find.
So I cast Identify,
You cast Identify.
which
Oh.
I can do as a ritual without preparation spell wizard.
Now this is where I'm going to copy and paste it instead of cut and pasting it this time. And you find out that this is a Pyromancer's ring.
And there's 2 of them.
And there are 2 of them, one on each of them.
When you cast a spell the first level or higher,
This is literally a thing that you sent to me, Sam. So,
I thought I saw this on Reddit and I recognized the picture.
I recognise the picture, I don't remember the item.
it's literally in our private conversation, like our message, private personal conversation.
In your
I
dick
copied.
picture,
I wrote
yeah.
I wrote the text from the message that you sent me, which was, "Hi Dan, I found the item I like to hunt down in your campaign."
Hey! So, asking the most important questions, Dan.
Yeah.
Is there any reason I can't wear 2?
I mean, the only thing there is that I'm going to say that you would only be able to expend the charges on each ring like per turn, so like you can build them up.
They can build. I
so-
can build them up in the same time, but I can't.
So
can't really-
if you cast like a fire spell, you gain a charge in one of the 2 rings. So because you can basically they gain a I'm going to say that like each spell will give you a charge. So you wouldn't have one charge in both rings, if that makes sense.
right. Okay.
So you could have 2 rings and it'll double your capacity. So when it does come time to
Yeah.
unload, you could like blap off for
I
the
can,
next
so
2
I can use
spells.
both rings. I can unload. I can unleash both rings.
Yes, so you can unleash both at the same time, but
That's good then.
you won't be able to charge them both at the same time. So they charge independently of each other.
Yeah.
Would
that's
he
fair.
need-
So
Would he
I can-
need to attune to both of them, or do they require attunement?
doesn't
They
say
do
where-
require attunement.
Oh.
They do.
Yes.
Alright.
Doesn't say. Yeah, they do. Oh.
It definitely says we're wearing the ring and attuned to it in that description.
It does.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
it
could wear a
does.
second one and just not do anything with it.
Tooch, tooch.
Fair play. Well, okay. Second question: Does anybody else actually cast 5 spells?
just say Tooch? Oh,
Yes,
You
I
did,
did.
I know what you're doing, and I still hate you. I hate you. No.
It's like my friends decided to start saying that's accurate instead of accurate.
Oh,
Um,
that's. Oh no! Oh, Dan, please no.
Accurate.
Oh,
Accurate.
oh,
Because it's annoying as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, you sound a moron.
I mean, he
Okay,
does it because he knows it annoys
I mean,
me.
I get really angry when a guy at work says subsidence instead of subsidence. But he says
Yeah.
it so much that I've started saying it. Now.
I get annoyed
hate
when
it.
my boss calls films films.
Oh, that was
Films.
Oh,
Because he's
God.
fucking Irish.
Oh.
Gone to see
So
the
you
film.
taking both of them then, Killian?
I mean, if nobody else casts fire spells, then yeah.
I literally have no fire spells above cantrip, so like.
I like
yeah.
taking things apart, but if you would probably get more use out of it than I would.
I mean, if you find a use for it that might involve making some maniacal like contraption, then I'm unwilling to donate.
Oh, dude, you could rig up a flamethrower onto.
I think
Scraps.
if I takes it apart and find what makes it tick, maybe I'll be able to make a better one.
Yeah, I'll take that risk.
Yeah,
Alright.
careful. He said that about a cat, so you know.
Yeah, and he ended up with scraps.
Alright.
Scraps, she's better than a cat.
Alright, I'll take one of the pyromancer's wings.
Or
Cool.
did you rename it? The Pyramid Mysterious Ring.
Yeah, I think it's been renamed.
Pyromaniac's ring. Ooh, lovely.
Oh, definitely wrote Pyromaniac instead of Pyromancer, but that's fine.
Yeah, fine.
I
Pyromaniac
feel like that's
ring.
more appropriate. It's meant to be Pyromancer, but fuck it. I definitely didn't notice that. But there we go. Cool. So you each gonna take one of those.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So you now basically have the option whether or not you're going to take this guy back, or whether or not you want to camp out here for the week and wait for the meeting to happen at the camp.
I mean, my thinking is, we want to camp out here, take it over, essentially, but like either using illusion or something like that, make it still seem like this is still the Dragonborn camp. So anybody
Yeah.
who comes here to meet up with this group, we can murder,
Well,
Yeah.
Groz can look like them.
capture, and interrogate. Exactly.
Just
Groz
can't speak Draconic.
Groz can turn himself into one and make himself look like a guard sat outside dozing or something like
I
that.
mean, if he upcasts, can't he cast that on more than one person?
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me
if
look.
you cast it
If
on,
it's self,
because Beeps.
The main problem is that is the highest spell slot I can cast currently anyway. So I
Oh, yeah,
even if I wanted to, there's
yeah,
no
right.
way. Even
Yeah.
if that's what the spell can do. Let me just double check. I'll just cast it again just so I can see. No, I don't think I can upcast
yeah,
it.
target self.
Yeah, it's just alter self. I could only do it on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, short answer. Sorry.
That's
Do
fine.
I have anything else? No, nothing else. That's going to be super useful there.
No problem.
Nice. Well, whilst we're talking about all this, I'm going to cast Mending a couple times and heal up my boy Scraps.
Oh,
Anyway.
bless you.
Out of curiosity,
So-
can we send Scraps as like a messenger so that someone else can come and collect the prisoner?
Yeah. No, Scraps can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
send Scraps
see.
off.
That's perfectly fine. That is where the session's going to end today. The meeting will happen in next session if you want to wait, and if you don't want to wait, like at the place, you can go back, and that's fine. Either way, that is where we've got up to for this particular one.
I think it
Um,
would be a good idea to wait.
Don't have to make the decision now. We can make it at the beginning of the next session.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds like future people's problem.
Cool. Right. Basically, what was going to happen is that there was going to be a lot more going off right at the beginning when you were walking through the streets and you were being observed, but you guys just didn't get caught.
We
They
fucking
didn't catch
legged
you.
it.
Yeah.
I think we.
Because we're a
Well,
well-oiled machine.
I did
Yeah.
think.
That's it, yeah,
I did
yeah,
think. I
there
thought
we
it
go.
when it happened. I did think that's one of those situations where, as a DM, that's really frustrating, but as a party, that feels really good when you're just like,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
we're
that
super
was-
smug because we beat you. So yeah.
That's fine. The plan is that I don't mind putting. Actually, no, I won't pull back the curtain. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
You never get to know.
Good, don't.
Oh no.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Good. Right, there we go. Cool.